Are you ready for the poo-poo? Welcome to episode 6 of Show Us Your Dish, the cooking show where New York actors and improvisers come to my house and cook a meal for me and my friends. Super Bowl XLV Spectacular. We have a really fun episode for you today. Our guest is a UCB regular. He's on the weekend team, the law firm. He also has his own team, a sidecar, very funny. And he was also on ESPNNewYork.com's Pretty Good Sports Show. Our guest today is Matt Fisher. Woo! Yeah. Come on down, Matt.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so great to be here.
No, thank you very much. I really appreciate your method of asking to be on the show by sending an anonymous email.
Right? From my email address, but unsigned.
You have a very special recipe that you're going to be cooking for us. It's not really, I don't know, is it considered cooking what you're going to do?
Yeah, well, it's culinary. It's not, there's no heat. There's no heat involved. It's guacamole. My famous guacamole.
Why is it famous?
Not for any reason that I can talk about myself without sounding...
Then I'll say it, because I was there, man. Okay, so I was there,
I experienced it.
Twice a year, all the UCB, and mostly just basically all the improvisers in New York are invited to the company picnic. And this year, they had a very special guac-off.
The guac-off.
The guac-off. It was the first annual guac-off where whoever wanted to could bring their specially designed guacamole recipe, and people would taste each one and vote on the winner. And Matt was the first winner.
Yeah, thank you. There's lots of good, interesting guacamole there.
I agree.
But also, I would say that the voting system there was not like, the UN would not endorse the way that voting happened. So, like, I think we might have won, I don't know. So, we did very well. I'm proud of my guacamole. I think it's very good.
So let's go upstairs and make guacamole.
So we are going to make Matt Fisher's famous guacamole. You have lime, you have cloves of garlic, you have salt, kosher salt. You also then have cilantro. The basis of all guacamole, the avocado. How do you buy good avocados? You can't. They're just, some are good and some are bad, and there's no way to know. You want it to be slightly squishy, but not like, if you wouldn't want to be able to crush it in your fist, which I could. Then you have what I use Mongolian fire oil, House of Sang. What you basically want is some sort of spicy, relatively flavorless hot. The secret thing, which I think what helped me win or do so well at the company picnic, which was oranges. It's a citrus experience where it's citrus versus garlic versus hot. And the balance, that's the triangle of, that's the
Triforce?
The Triforce of avocado guacamole goodness. So step one is get a giant fuck off knife. And what I like to do is I like to go, so imagine this was a rotund lady. You want to cut down into the top of her head.
That is sick.
So then you'll get down to the pit. So you'll stop. And then you hold it and you go around.
That's good.
That's her gut.
Around in a circle. Well, it's like you're cutting the front off of her back. Oh, these are good. Good guacamole, famous Matt Fisher guacamole, is closer to like a salsa, or dare I say, a chutney. About half of your avocados you're gonna want to cut up like super fine. Look, this is endorsed by Jason Statham. We're 5 avocados in, and I think we're gonna call it on avocados. With the other ingredients we have, I think I like what this looks like. You start with half a lime per 2 avocados, and you just sort of go at it like this.
Oh, yeah. That's
Really
good.
go at it.
Nice.
Now, my Emerald Style catchphrase is "Fuck! I cut my hand." Here we have a garlic punisher, and you can put a whole clove of garlic in there. You don't have to cut the skins off or anything.
That garlic was bad.
This garlic made untoward comments towards young women. And, just crush it.
I would prefer if the cabinet cam was sort of like, I really don't, I can't live in this apartment with these guys
Yeah, it's like
anymore.
a real world cam?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Professional.
I don't know how we're all supposed to operate a sporting goods store together. I mean, Tammy is a drunk and...
So you get the end of a bunch of cilantro here. And we want this really fine. No further action is going to happen to this until people are chewing it, so you want to really...
You're
Man, you're making me nervous, man.
Oh, I cut my hand! I think I heard somewhere that something like half of all avocados are consumed within 1 week of the Super Bowl. That like Super Bowl week is when when avocado farmers make all their money. So I've added a generous dash of Mongolian fire oil.
The name is
Yeah, oh, man.
insanely intimidating to me.
Mongolian fire oil?
Mongolian fire oil!
Cottonseed oil, sesame seed oil, and natural flavors.
And dragon urine. Fuck, I cut my hand.
Everyone grab your chip. I'm going with the blue one.
I'm going with yellow.
The coloring, if you want to get the color here. I should say beforehand, I think I'm allergic to avocado
Cool.
and I hate cilantro. So here we go.
Yay.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah, man.
Zesty.
Yeah, man.
I want to not like something on the show.
I know.
want
Someone
to.
needs to make something that
can't.
sucks.
Well, we gotta make sure to invite somebody who like just appears to be really incompetent in life.
The lime is pretty prominent, as is the cilantro, and I actually don't mind the cilantro because it goes so well versus the avocado. Yeah.
I mean, there's no greater endorsement than like I eat this at the penalty of my own health.
So Jesse, our cameraman, is a notoriously very, very picky eater, and we always have a segment on every episode called "Does Jesse Like It?" Excited for the Super Bowl?
Not really.
Me neither.
I say that not as a person to downplay football. I love football. Football is my sport. But I'm a Vikings fan, and so Super Bowl is a bittersweet time of year for Vikings fans.
I don't know anything about any sports teams.
Any manly thing at all? You don't know anything.
Well, no, that's not true. I know things about like
Sex in a woman.
sex with women, drinking beers.
Wait, you mean like sexing a
Yeah,
woman or
like
sex in a woman?
Sexing.
Don't refer to it as that.
Let's say everyone on the Vikings got traded to the Packers, and everyone on the Packers got traded to the Vikings. Who do you then root for?
You root for the Vikings.
So you root for laundry.
It's a tradition. No.
Regional
Okay,
thing.
all right. We've heard this argument.
But we have. Okay.
No. There's a tradition and a story. It's like a nation.
So it's like
certainly
simulated warfare.
every how many hundred years, everyone in America is a different person. But Lady Liberty marches on.
Oh, I see. Very interesting. Well, that's why I kind of.
Ow! I cut my hand.
Okay, well that's all the time that we have today. Thank you very, very much, Matt Fisher. You can see him every Friday night at UCB Theater at 10:30 with his group, The Law Firm, which is an excellent group. Every Saturday night at Gentrified Brooklyn, which is at the Brooklyn Lyceum. Again, Matt, thank you so much. This
Thank
was a
you
lot
so
of
much
fun.
for having me. It's awesome.
And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
I'm Matt Fisher. I'm in charge of guacamole. I'm married to a woman who's of age. And,